We played a mud bog, so we just rode around to Old Jelly Roll and Slept Me Out.
Yeah, that was
all around the park, just giving this thing hell, dude.
We're like rolling up people, and I'm like, y'all coming to the concert tonight? They're like, yeah, no, it's not something I'm really into. I was like, well, fuck me, you know.
Grab the KY, get yourself ready. You got some sliding to do. Hanging out with TL and the boys, maybe some critters too. So get your phone and get on the gram. You know where to find the man. Slide into the DMs. Girls on your mind. Slide into the DMs. Well, baby, take your time. Slide, slide, slip it on in. Here we go again. DM Monday.
Welcome back to the DM Monday podcast. It's your boy Trey Lewis, and we got Mitch Wallace today. Bonner's out today. He's doing something. And but yeah, this is episode 43, and we're gonna get started here. We got Willie Jones in the house. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's happening, bro? That theme song's
you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. My band leader wrote that, and we got Cody Parks to sing on it.
A banger.
Yeah, Cody Parks is like, he does country music, but he like mixes it with metal. That's pretty cool. Yeah. He's actually playing on Broadway today. Like,
for the draft for the hockey or whatever.
Yeah, for the hockey.
They're having a hockey draft today.
Yeah, down at Bridgestone.
They got the whole street blocked off and everything.
Damn, is he performing the song down there?
Yeah, he's like playing full band show.
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't even know that was happening.
This shit's crazy, dude. They're like a flashback to the 80s.
It's like Def Leppard and country music mixed together. It's not everybody's bag, but dude, it's pretty cool.
Nah, it sounds great.
Cool. It's like not my favorite music, but watching them is like it's
entertaining.
Cool. It's
and
cool.
he's a great writer too. Like, we've had him on the podcast, and we're friends.
What's his name again?
Cody Parks.
Cody Parks.
He was also the punter for Georgia Tech for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out Cuz.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, we were in here watching some of your videos, and really awesome, dude.
Appreciate it, man. You know, I like to put things out that I fuck with.
Yeah, you had some hot models on there.
You know, we love the ladies, you know.
Yeah, one day, like, I feel like I missed my chance with Dick Down in Dallas, but like, you know how like we were talking about that before we started. We were talking about that song "Slept Me Out."
Yeah,
and
NLE.
Well, that song's like a year old, right?
I don't know. I just recently heard it. Like, I feel like a few months ago.
Yeah, me too.
It got real popular. Yeah,
yeah, but like, that song's great, but like, there's like 10 remixes of that song.
Yeah, I definitely heard the one with Sexy Red on it.
And there's a video for every single one.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he out here working.
And I just think it would be cool to like have a music video. Like, I just know, like, back in the day, like growing up, like listening to rap music and stuff and watch the videos, they just have like just this crazy dances going on, or dancers, strippers, whatever you call them. I don't know the right term, but I just feel like it would be awesome to have a video and just have like, you know, booty everywhere.
Yeah, just getting slitted out.
It's getting wild.
I remember back in the day, RiFF RAFF hit you up for the remix, right?
Yeah,
and he was
RiFF RAFF hit you up for the remix.
I know, he just hit me up. He wanted to send me beats, but like, I was just writing on like people's like sofas and stuff. I didn't know anything about like how they do it out in LA. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, now I know, but back then I didn't know anything. I was like, send me beats. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm just like GD and C, baby. Down.
Straight up. Have y'all seen the speaking of RiFF RAFF, the freestyle he did on Sway in the Morning?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've
he was
seen
just like he was really coming out the top of the head.
I love RiFF RAFF.
Nah, yeah, he was coming out the top of the head. Great freestyle.
Yeah, his first video that like blew up was like, I don't know, I think it was like on Vine or something. He was like, I'm gonna
blow up. Jordan's was his first one that like actually blew up. But he had like he had one with Mac Miller. It was like Aquaberry Dolphin or something like that. That shit was good.
The first thing I seen was like when he had that grill in his mouth. He's like, I'm finna blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
First time I seen RiFF RAFF was like, I feel like he was on one of the VH1 shows.
Yeah. Back
in the Gap. I don't know if it was like I Love New York. I don't know if it was a dating show or something, but it was like 2009, 8, 10.
The old one that was on the corner of New York with you could see the background. What was that?
I don't even know.
It was an old music.
I feel like he's
VH1
been
thing.
on Theo Vaughn's podcast like 10 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've gone on there and had the crazy glasses and shit.
No,
But,
yeah. Fly.
yeah. We went.
Shout out Texas.
We played a mud bog, and they came and brought us to the bus like this big ass Razor, like a side by side, like a 4-door, and it was lifted like I don't remember what they said, but it was like 18 inches or some shit. Like it was fucking huge. And they were like, "Yeah, y'all could drive this around." So we just rode around to Old Jelly Roll and Slept Me Out.
Yeah, that was
all around the park, just giving this thing hell, dude.
We're like,
18 inches.
We're like rolling up, and people. I'm like, "Y'all coming to the concert tonight?" They're like, "Yeah, no, it's not something I'm really into." I was like, "Well, fuck me," you know. I was like, "Y'all ever heard of Trey Lewis?" They're like, "No, I don't think so."
Damn.
Yeah, we're like, "You know who's playing tonight?" They're like, "Yeah, the Dick Down in Dallas guy." And he's like, "You know his name?" I'm like, "Oh no, I don't care what his name is."
Or it's like, I was like, "Yeah, that guy's pretty cool, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, we'll see y'all
Man,
tonight."
we'll see out there.
Yeah.
Is Trey short for like Trayventarius?
No.
Are you like the third?
I'm a third. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah. Okay, bet.
I'd be a lot cooler if my name was Trey
Nah,
Ventarius.
yeah, straight up.
That
straight
would be
up.
better.
Nah, growing up, I went by Trey.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
That's
bro, I'm
awesome.
the third.
Sweet.
Willie Jones the third. So all my family, all my friends call me.
Is your name Trey Ventarius?
Nah, Willie. Willie the third, man.
Yeah.
But growing up, like, I mean, my sisters, all my homies back home call me Trey. So
Yeah.
shout out to
Yeah.
the Trey.
So I was talking to Johnny, and he said you had somebody else in your family that had a little bit of success in music. Your cousin?
Yes, man. My cousin is really in ministry. So he's
Cool.
a pastor, and he's one of the GOAT legends out here who just spreading the word of Christ. And
Is he
doing
singing
it.
as well, or just doing
No,
ministry?
he makes music.
Okay,
he
cool,
makes
cool,
music
cool.
as well. The music was never anything. No, I wouldn't say never anything, but the music is something that now he's like tapping back into after, really just reaching in and serving.
Yeah.
But now he get into the music.
Is he making Christian music?
Yeah,
Cool.
It's fire.
What's his name? Shout him out. so we
Mike
can find-
Todd. Big shout out, Pastor Mike Todd over at Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I actually had him on the remix of Get Low, Get High.
Cool.
And with John Baptiste. And I mean, he's one of the ones like growing up, always just been a dope human being, always been, really creative, really illustrative with the way he like tells stories. And it's great to see him like really doing this thing and giving it all back to God. And we actually also, I got a chance to write on one of the new singles that they just dropped. Their church is like doing they dropping music now. Like I said,
Yeah,
you
like
back in
a
music.
project. Like
Yeah. And
As a church or
as a church.
Yeah,
As a
like
church.
the
So-
Highland Church does that here in Alabama. The Church of Highland does
Yeah.
like little
Okay, bet. Yeah,
where
yeah.
they'll record their own version of a popular song and do their own thing.
Yeah, but coming up, like, cuz is an incredible drummer, one of the hardest producers I've ever met in my life. And like growing up, he used to have a gospel group called One Generation of Praise. And man, I used to like beg my mom to go to every concert, pull up at every pop-up they did. But the music's fire.
Yeah, it's great.
Fire.
And that's what I heard. I was talking to a friend the other day that kind of works in that world, and now it's like, when I was coming up, it was more about like you had, Christian artists, but now it's more about the church, you know what I mean, putting out the music, and
for sure.
they're a record label, they're the publishing company, like
For
they're
sure.
everything. So
For
it's
sure.
like independently owned, but it's like they're crushing it.
Caressing, yeah. Shout out to
Music's
Mike.
great, you know what I mean? Like
Make
they're
you feel good.
make you feel good.
You can just tap back into that spirit that, we all got. And
Yeah, it's a good
we
vibe,
all
too.
like,
So I'm
chase
guessing
for it.
that's how you got your start singing in church, or what?
No, not through my cousin, man. Singing in church just came from just growing up in church, grew up in Shreveport, Louisiana. And man, my parents were just in the church. My dad was a deacon. My mom would just give, just be there to help, picking up kids, doing all the things.
So you're at
taking us-
church every time the doors were
every
open.
time
Yeah,
the
so you
doors
were
was
the church
open,
kid. You were there.
I was in that mug every time.
So did you start singing at a young age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like getting solos in church, but you know, I always knew that I loved music. I always enjoyed how it made me feel and how I saw other people like be moved by it. I mean, my dad would sing too. Yeah. So going to, you know, Sunday morning, my dad would lead worship. And yeah, man, the church was definitely just a hub for community growing up, you know.
I've always found it interesting. You know, we have a lot of artists on here that church was their start. And I almost kind of envy it, man. I didn't grow up in the church. And so I didn't grow up with anywhere to sing. Yeah. So like, I'm 31 years old. I have no idea if I can sing because like I was never given a place to like try.
He can sing,
and it doesn't matter.
I always say everybody got a song in their heart. Like,
yeah, but it's so interesting to hear. Like that's so cool that you had a place that was a safe place. That it was like, hey, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. You're still going to sing because it's like, you know, you're singing from your heart, and that's what matters. But like when you get in the real world, it's cold.
No,
like if you can't sing, stop singing.
It's like chill.
Like,
no, for sure.
So like I just find it interesting that you had, you know, a lot of people like you and had the opportunity to be in church and get that ability to see like if you can or can't, and like have people be like, yeah, you can, or no,
for sure.
So that's cool that church is a safe place to find that
most
talent.
Definitely find that, and then just also, like I said, just get in touch with your spirit self.
Yeah,
and just tap in, you know, to the Lord.
I grew up going to a church, Church of Christ, where we didn't have music. We just straight hymns.
Y'all didn't have music?
No, like
straight hymns.
No
like y'all would have the book.
Have the book, yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, it's definitely, there's something cool about it. There's something, you know, spiritual about it, you know, especially me sitting on the back pew and just, you know, close your eyes and
so it was
just listen to that, you know. It's like you got the old
piano,
you got the old men doing the harmony, the older one, you know, like the low part. It's pretty cool, man. To go back now and like, you know, back then I didn't really like, I mean, I love music, but I didn't like, I didn't start playing music till later on in life, like 19.
Did you sing back then? Did you get up there and sing?
I didn't like sing in front of people.
So you sang at your aisle.
But when I got sober and I started going to this non-denominational church, and they had like full rock band. Like when I got baptized, they played "Wake Me Up Inside, Save Me."
Oh no,
that's awesome!
Like my grandparents came because they like, you know, wanted to support me, and they were proud of me. But like, I could tell that they were like,
he's not really getting saved.
He's going to hell, you know.
This is a waste of time.
No,
but
that's
sick though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, with the church and with music, like seeing how they incorporated like that song into something that still meant something to what you were doing is really cool. Like I enjoy me a modern church.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
When I first got sober, we used to go to this thing. It was called The Basement. It was huge. It was like the guy like ended up like losing his mind or something, and like I don't know what all happened. You can Google it and figure it out. But
was it like a cult or something?
Dude, it was like on Wednesday nights, and it was kids like from like, it was like little small children all the way up until like 18. And like in the lobby of this cathedral, they were having like kids were doing like dance offs and like break dancing and all this stuff. But like when it came time to like have the service or whatever, like, what's that? They would like make remakes of like songs like that song, let's go, you know, that Trick Daddy song.
Oh yeah.
I thought you was talking about Glorilla. F-R-E-E book. Let's go. Like, damn.
If you want it, come and get it.
Let me know. I about to.
That song. But they would like remake, and we would all be jumping upside down. I'd come out of there sweating, like, you know, on fire for Jesus, baby, you know. But like early in my sobriety, man, that was good for me. It gave me, and then the guy would come out, Matt Pitt, and he would give a sermon that would like make you cry, and like it was an emotional experience, but like that's what I needed at that time, you know, to learn how to have a spiritual experience and not just an emotional one. Right. So that was a hard thing for me because like growing up, church was like so like, straight hymns and real dry, like your back hurts, falling asleep, and then to go to something completely opposite was like good for me. You know what I mean?
No, that's crazy. That's cool.
So your parents were really active in the church whenever you started making, non-Christian music. Were they supportive, or at first were they kind of hesitant and wanted to make sure you still had your heart in the right spot?
No, my parents were always, really supportive. Shit, growing up, it was church. And then as I got older, I was allowed to listen to different music. So I got into Soul 102.1. It was a station in Louisiana that was, they would just play old school Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Stevie. That's when I got into that. And then, after that, it was just free reigns. I was listening to
Luther
everything.
Vandross, dude. I had a girlfriend in 6th grade that made me listen to Luther Vandross.
Oh, we love Luther.
We thought we were in love.
Oh yeah,
in love.
I got on an Al Green kick.
We thought we was in love. And then Twista came out with that Luther Vandross song. Was it with Luther Vandross or was it about Luther Vandross?
No. It was. They sampled
some Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Some Luther Vandross.
Oh, wait, y'all got to hear my Luther Vandross impersonation. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
It might take me a couple times. times to get it right, but I think it's great.
All right, let's see it.
I think it's fine. Still in love, I said, still in love. And said you're gonna be in love with me.
Right, good, dude.
Yeah, that's a clip for sure.
For sure.
Let us know what y'all think about his impersonation.
Yeah, drop a comment. Great. Was it good?
R.I.P. Luther, man, for real.
Shreveport is up at the top of Louisiana, right near
top
Texas.
Of the boot. Yeah. So if this is New Orleans.
Yeah, you're way up there.
This is Shreveport.
Yeah, so you're touching Oklahoma and Texas or something?
Right under Arkansas, right next to Texas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right under Arkansas.
So you're not really too Louisiana-y.
See, that's what they be trying to say, but bitch, I'm from Louisiana. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana.
So you had crawfish and all that?
No, yeah, we had crawfish, boudin, all the things. I mean, gator wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
But
I'm still not exactly sure what boudin is.
Dude, if you got boudin, that's
good.
Forrest used to eat boudin
boudin is amazing
all the time, and I never really knew what it was.
We had it when we played at Cowboys, and
and I avoided it because I didn't really know, and I didn't want to be the one to tell some Louisiana people I don't know what that is.
No, yeah, you good. I feel like a lot of Louisiana people don't know.
Hey, we're going back down there, so we'll get you. That guy will probably bring you some more.
I mean, can you spell boudin, Trey?
It's like boudin, right? It's like Bodine.
Don't ask me to spell none.
Yeah.
Come on, give us a try at boudin.
Yeah.
Boodan.
Boudin. What do you think, Mcilwain?
I'm going with his spelling.
Boudin.
No, but folk be trying to say Shreveport is not Louisiana because when people think Louisiana, they all if I tell anybody I'm from Louisiana, they automatically think New Orleans or Baton Rouge.
Voodoo, crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But
all of it.
Shreveport is its own thing.
That's where Lainey Wilson is from, I think.
Yeah, she from right outside of Shreveport.
Yeah.
And then also, who else was from out there? Shout out Hurricane Chris. Hey, baby, lady, play that my song. Turn it up.
Days from Shreveport.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, you know what I love about anytime we go to Baton Rouge or anywhere? I love how they play Lil Boosie down there. Like he just came out. No, you know what I mean?
That's never getting
They're playing Set It Off, not Wipe Me Down,
No, yeah, that's I was telling somebody that the other day, Louisiana, when you go out, you gonna hear Louisiana classics.
Yeah.
The whole time.
They just came out yesterday.
Came out. You ain't gonna hear nothing from
you bought the mixtape at the gas station.
You ain't gonna hear nothing from the radio, right? You ain't gonna hear nothing from the radio talking about you ain't gonna hear no R&B at the club. You gonna hear strictly Louisiana shit from 2014 and before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be at a party after a show now and whoever we're partying with will play today's rap music, and I just don't know it because I don't listen.
Growing up,
I don't listen to it anymore.
We're growing up.
I liked 8 Ball and MJG and like UGK and like Lil Boosie and stuff like that. So like, but so when we were down in New Orleans and not New Orleans, but Baton Rouge, and they played and they were playing that stuff. We were in the car with that guy, and I was like, Casey, and I was like, now this is my shit. You know, I know all the words to this. Hell yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
You know, it's like when somebody's playing a rap song and you're in the car and like you don't know the words, you feel like a loser.
You know, just don't be that dude who mouthing the words who don't know the words.
Yeah. Especially if you're making noise with your mouth and it's wrong. I hate that.
I never understand it. Like
especially if you're front row at my concert.
You know,
like if you don't know the song,
just vibe. Just vibe. You know, I said I'm never gonna be that dude who's like singing words who don't know them. Yeah. Like I might join in and sing like a couple words I know, but I'm not gonna be up there just like bullshit.
But I'll like rock to the music. I just won't do anything with my mouth to let you know like I feel you, but I don't know what you're saying.
No, for sure.
Do you ever see people singing in the front row, like mouthing the wrong words? I want to be like, what are you singing?
No, for sure.
Like, what is that guy singing?
For sure. I've seen it, and it's like that takes a different type of confidence to really just be in the artist's face.
Singing something else.
But you're excited to be here. You know, you paid your money or you drove out here. So do you, but just know,
just know that we know that you're full of shit.
We know that you're full of dick.
Like you're such
I swear it was full of dick.
I like that one better than full of shit. Like you're such a fan that you want me to like extra like you. You're acting like you know the words.
Like that makes me not. That makes me not even fuck with you like talk about.
I don't even want to sign your shirt, dude.
Yeah, you lied to my face. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you're having a good time, so
it was what are you singing? So you were in Shreveport, then you went to Los Angeles?
Los Angeles, California, man.
What age is that?
Bro, I don't even know what today is.
Is this before or after the video we're about to watch?
Oh, this is after.
So you're in Shreveport during this video.
Yeah, so when I did X Factor, so for those of you who don't know, y'all about to find out. I was on the X Factor.
We're about to watch it.
Yeah. I was on the X Factor.
This video has 16 million
just
views,
on this one moment.
This is just like somebody recorded this on their phone and then put it on YouTube.
A real life moment. But no, I was fresh out of high school.
Look at that haircut. What do you call those again?
The high top.
The high top.
I kept that bit fresh. Real talk. But I was fresh out of high school, man. I think when I auditioned initially before it got to this point, I was still in school. Like I remember going to my senior party and the next day auditioning in a mall. And then
how many times did you have to audition before you made it onto this?
So I auditioned in the mall in Shreveport. And
did you sing this song or a different song?
I sang this one and I think I did Barefoot Blue Jean Night.
Awesome.
And then from there.
Well, hold on. Is that like a marketing move because you knew it would catch attention because you're black, or is that what you actually listened to?
Nah, it was what I legitimately listened to. Cool. So prior to this, I mean, growing up, I listened to all different shit. Like once I was able to really tap in, and then I got into musical theater and would do like, you know what I'm saying, community shows. We do Hairspray. I'd be in an ensemble. We would do. You know, Oliver Twist.
Theater was my shit in high school.
No, yeah, that was
improv, dude. In class was it.
I really enjoyed drama.
Yeah.
You know, I was on all the drama teams. I would do all the shows, and I just got into country music. One, I did a talent show in Shreveport for this art festival called Art Break, and I was like 15 at the time, and we had to sing a country song. And I had my favorites here and there, like my favorite country songs. I remember I was a big Lone Star fan.
Oh, yeah.
At the time.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
had the song Mr. Mom that I used to stream, you know what I'm saying? Not stream, but it was on demand.
Yeah.
And
we were LimeWiring it back then.
You know what I'm saying? And
bubblegum in the baby's hair.
Yeah. It's sweet potatoes in my lazy chair. It's only Monday, Mister. But yeah, I would have my favorite songs, and I just enjoyed how country music was just so it was just easy to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very conversational.
Very conversational, very like, we right here, this happened.
Yeah, nothing
I felt
hidden.
like this. You know, it's not too, you can just listen to it and be like, bet, I relate, I feel that, cool. And so when I did this talent show and I was probably like sophomore, freshman, we had to sing a country song. It was like 4 different rounds of musical theater, pop song, whatever you want to sing in a country song. And I just sifted through a bunch of country songs and I was like, oh, I sound fire. Like I sound
I can
great.
do this.
You know what I'm saying? It was, I didn't have to sing too high. My voice was deep, like when I was young. So like Chris Brown and all the stuff that I really enjoyed listening to was like harder for me to sing.
Yeah.
I remember I would get on this website. It was like karaokeversions.com and I would always have to pitch it down. If I was singing a pop song, I would always have to pitch it down 3 octaves, you know, or not 3 octaves, but 3 keys, you know?
Yeah.
And but when we did this country round for the shit, I was like, oh, bet, I like singing this.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure out how to, you know, sing it how I like to sing it and then just inspire other Black folk to come in and tell their stories in this format. And, you know, from then I would just be rocking with country music, bro.
Yeah,
like,
sick.
And then fast forward a couple years, I was like, screw it. I'm being a country singer. Screw it. My friend hit me up and was like, hey, they're having auditions in the mall. You would be perfect for this. And I was like, what are the odds? You know, what are the odds of me getting on one of these shows? Like,
was music a dream already? Was that kind of what you knew you wanted to do yet, or was it?
Yeah, it was something that I knew I was capable of doing because I ain't even trying to talk shit, but I think my voice is fire. Yeah. And like even growing up, I was like, my voice has its own thing.
It's like an it factor.
Yeah, it has its own thing. And then also with the type of music that I was tapping into, I was like, I can figure out how to, you know, make it mine and then also figure out how to make it relatable for everybody else or just, you know, make a banger.
Yeah.
And, you know, growing up, I listened to a lot of radio. So I knew like what it took to make a listenable song.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, ended up auditioning for this and ended up going crazy. And prior to this even going in, I was like, if it worked, cool. If not, cool. I still had a scholarship for musical theater in Louisiana and I was just gonna figure out how to somehow get to where I am right now.
Of going crazy, is this before or after Britney went crazy?
That's what I was wondering.
This was after.
So when you saw her, you were
wait. When you say go crazy, you mean like
shaved her head?
No.
Oh yeah. This was after, but even then, I was like, Brittany, we love you, bro. Like, what do you mean? You Louisiana
Britney,
legend.
bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. Like, and she's a legend. Dude. She's a legend. She was my first like big arena concert too.
But who the other host was? Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato.
She's always been a babe back in the day.
Always, man. I mean, we grew up on Demi. You know what I'm saying? So.
Anyways, let's watch us a clip of this.
It was really. Wait, hold on. Before we watch it, this might sound crazy. Can I pee again?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. Yeah.
Trey will do this also.
Yeah. All right, we're back. Let's watch this.
We back, baby.
How long's it been since you've seen this video?
I feel like last time I saw it was last year, end of last year. I feel like when I did a reaction on TikTok.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is great. All right, let's roll.
Yeah. Oh, little Willie. He was. Oh man, that's my fam.
Yeah, who all's back there? Talk us through that.
Okay, bet.
Let me see if I can pause it on it. Let me see.
Will Jones.
Yes, Sirski.
Oh, there was another better angle. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so we got my mom.
All the way to the left?
All the way to the left.
Yep.
That's my mom. Next to her, that was my girlfriend at the time.
Cool.
Kara Watson, one of the greatest vocalists of all time. I'm not capping. Kara, you got to release some music. She's one of the, like, real talk. My sister right there in a white and orange shirt, shorts. My dad, my little sister. And then that was my That was Kara's mom right there behind my little sister, her stepdad, and her brother Jerry. And we were in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Greensboro.
You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend at the time had just moved to Charlotte. And so that was our first time like seeing each other in a minute.
Cool.
So yeah, we had the squad in the back.
She's about to watch you go viral.
Straight up.
Thank you. Very fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Did you pick this outfit out?
Oh, bro, from head to toe, that was all
The
me.
Jordan 3s?
The 3s on, the true blues, fucking Tom out.
You had the shirt tied around your waist.
You know, retro kid.
That was the shit back then.
Straight up. 2000, what this, 2012?
Were you prepared if Simon said something negative?
I really didn't give a fuck. I really didn't, because I was like, what are the odds?
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on the phone.
Did it go like that, or did the camera manipulate them standing up?
It was crazy.
They just erupted.
It was crazy. I couldn't hear myself sing the whole time.
You can hear the theater in your voice.
Yeah. Straight up.
Were you nervous? Like, did this moment go by like in a second for you, or did you kind of get to soak it in a little?
It went by pretty fast.
So you had the stage confidence. That's the theater coming out.
Yeah, that was the theater for sure. I definitely was like, cool. If it works, cool. If not, cool. But it went crazy. I mean, I had never expected to get this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was so young. The world had. This is before the world got to me.
Lock them doors and turn them lights down low. And put some music on the phone.
That guy was mouthing the words.
I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all.
That's great.
That's awesome, dude. So they obviously loved you, and then
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, yeah.
So you moved to LA.
I mean,
that?
from there, no, I didn't go straight to LA, man. I mean,
in that show, how much did they manipulate your choice of what you get to play? I've heard horror stories of like that, you know, American Idol, The Voice, X Factor, like where they get you in there and they're like, yeah, I understand what you like, but this is what you're gonna play.
no, for sure.
Was it a lot of that going on back then?
I mean, when we got into, like, after my audition, because I had this song and I had like 4 other songs that they asked me to sing, and they all were country. But then after this, we went to Miami. We did like it was boot camp, and it was like group rounds. It was freaking like dual rounds, and they would pick the songs. But I mean, it was songs either I knew of or that I felt comfortable singing. But you know, I only made it to the top 16, which was pretty, yeah, which was crazy. But honestly, the songs that I sang, I rocked with.
Yeah.
I rocked with it.
Did you was Miami cool, or was it just work? Was it kind of not as
I mean,
cool?
I was
You were young.
7. Well, I had just turned 18. When we did the initial audition, I was 17. I just turned 18. It was cool, bro. This was my first time like traveling being on an airplane. It was just me and my mom. So we got to go to Miami. I think we played at the Fillmore down there. We did auditions down there, and it was cool because I'm meeting a bunch of cool artists, you know, up and coming, like just chasing their dreams. And I'm just like, all right.
So it was a good space, like a good vibe around.
No, yeah, it was a really cool vibe.
The podcast is called DM Monday because when Trey Dick Down Dallas happened, his DMs were wild. Like they still are.
Yeah, we had a girl asking me what the circumference of my piss hole was.
Oh,
yeah, weird shit. We got some weird shit.
Did you tell her the answer?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
When this happened, what was the popular platform, and were your DMs wild? Was it going nuts?
Yeah, the platform then, I mean, Instagram was just really
Starting to take off. Yeah. And this was before I feel like I didn't even know what I was capable of getting into with Instagram.
Yeah, I definitely got some crazy DMs. I definitely got some wild shit. I definitely got some wild comments, but I didn't give a fuck, bro. Like literally, yeah.
No, I mean, were the girls after you? I mean, they had to go wild.
Bro. I mean, I had on a hot top fade with True Blues. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
The DMs were hot.
The DMs was going crazy. I don't even think then they were called DMs.
Yeah, it was just messages or something.
Messages.
Or it was
AOL instant.
It was PM, personal message.
Yeah,
or something,
personal messages
like
and just comments. So, yeah, man, I was just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't take too much to my head, or social media was like just becoming a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
So you were just you just kept focusing on music and just let whatever happened over there happen.
Yep.
Were you navigating this all on your own, or did your parents step up and kind of be like a parent manager, or did you have a friend that kind of helped?
Yeah, it was kind of that. My parents would, once I got kicked off the show, I just went back to Louisiana and, I would do weddings, birthday parties, special events, community things.
Yeah.
Until a few years later, I was like, okay, let me expand. I remember for so long I was like, I'm gonna move to Nashville. But I think fear just had me stuck to where like I never did, and then I just ended up in LA.
Yeah.
What did you think about LA? How long were you out there?
4 years.
Yeah.
Like 3.5.
Was it 4 years too long, or was it?
No, I rocked with LA, man. I met a lot of great people out there. I'm not gonna cap. Of course I met some Cappingtons, but I mean, you're gonna meet them everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But I just knew what my goal was, and that was just to make music and just get it out to the masses and, music that I enjoyed. Mm-hmm. So I was really just out there just fucking around, fucking up, like for real, like fucking up. Still, people like knew who I was from the show and like knew that I made country, but yeah, from there, I was really just trying to figure it out. What the sound was, what the songs were. Yeah.
When did you link up with Johnny and them?
Man, the year I feel like was 2017.
Cool. So it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. 2017, 2018. And I met a friend at the time who she just introduced me to Johnny. And she introduced me to a couple people, but shout out Alexis Miranda. But Johnny was one that I was like, I really rock with Cuz. I really rock with him. Like he wasn't trying to change what the music. I mean, before then I had met a couple other managers and, label people who were like, you should be doing R&B. You should be doing
they had
this.
an agenda for you.
They had a thing for me and I was like, nah, bro, this is what I want to do. And, Johnny didn't really, he was like, bro, do you?
Yeah, and I'll just help you do you.
Straight up.
That's awesome.
That's what's up. Was Jamie with him yet?
Yeah. Jamie's fam. Shout out to the Penthouse.
Yeah.
So
they've been great dudes to work with. You know,
for sure.
Obviously, I've just recently started working with you, but working with them has been cool.
No, for sure. They always have great ideas and just be on it.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, my first I guess interaction with Johnny was for the remix with Rvshvd.
Rvshvd.
And like I love Johnny because like me and him will just end up talking on the phone for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just about
people.
life and just different stuff. And he had like you said, man, he's always has great ideas and he's always thinking 10 steps ahead. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
No, it's great to have, especially.
What about the cooking videos? You still cooking up?
I ain't made a cooking video in a minute, but I still be whipping up. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that I feel like I could get back into showing people. But
I fried some fish before I came down here today.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What kind of fish?
Halibut. I went out to Alaska and caught some halibut. And
you bought them back from Alaska.
So you can go out there, you can go fishing, and then when you get done, you can clean all your fish and take them to this place called J-Dock, and then they'll send them to your house, and you'll fly back home, and it'll beat you to your door.
How long does it take? Yeah, you said the fish will beat you.
Yeah,
too?
Yeah, it's like 2 days. But they like put it on dry ice. I had to go buy like a freezer to put it on, like a deep freezer.
Well, I played it. He didn't bring a plate.
I should have brought you some.
Damn.
He brings some on the bus too and pencils it out. He's got a lot.
If I would have known, I would have brought. Well, we got some. You can send him home with some, can't you, Matt?
Yeah, we'll give you that. I got a pound of it in there.
Yeah, you want some fish? Dude, it's the best fish I've ever had. It doesn't taste fishy. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah. So when do you decide to move to Nashville? You got songs popping off in LA or what? How's that going?
Yeah, so I was in LA, just fucking bebopping around. I got some man
Fucking up, fucking around,
ugging around, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, bet, let me get to Nashville. Like after COVID.
Yeah, LA went crazy.
Yeah, LA went well. The world completely shut down, and I
heard they were serious about it there, though.
Yeah, it was real talk. It was real life out there. I had to, man. Yeah, I had to get the hell out of there. So I went back to Shreveport to like quarantine or whatever. And then when shit started opening back up, I was like, okay, let me get to Nashville.
Cool.
Get out of LA, you know what I'm saying? But I still got love for LA. I definitely still go back there, and it's an inspiring place.
You haven't been here that long.
2 years.
And you've played the Opry, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
what was that like?
Awesome.
Oh, it was incredible, man. It's the freaking Opry. But when I played it, it was during COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, things were like kind of just starting to open back up.
Yeah.
So when I got a chance to play, it was like empty as hell. It was probably like 60 people there. I'm sure it was a little more, but it wasn't like,
Yeah, that's all right.
But it was still a really cool moment, even in that time to where it was empty. I was like, yo, I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, even walking around in that place, like even when it's
Backstage
not open and you get to do the tour and all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
I haven't played there, but my friend Dylan Carmichael played there, and he let me come and like, be a part of the whole experience. And man, there's just something like, it's almost spiritual, feeling when you get in there. It's like it's a different atmosphere. It's like, man, this is like, to me, the Opry's everything. Like when I play the Opry, I'm just gonna be like, man, if nothing ever happens out in my career, I did this, It's like cool and walking around, in the backstage area and all that stuff where so many legends have been. And
and the artist entrance is cool, and then
you see the red little tarp.
And then even the security is like, it's the same people that have been there for
Forever.
many years,
Straight up.
So like, I've shot a bunch of artists at the Opry, and it's always so cool to me to go back and be like, damn, that's the same guy. And like, so now like I'll start to remember his name, and then the security to the stage is the same guy,
Same people.
and like you walk up and he's like, hey man, how you been? And you're like, damn.
You remember me?
Yeah, like maybe I don't know, it might just be his thing, he does, but it was cool. And then, your first time playing, you go in the first time room. Like, I forget what it's called, but all the rooms are different rooms, and like everybody's first time, they're in that first time room, and sitting in that room is like, damn.
Yeah, they give you
There's
the
no
rundown.
telling who's been in this room.
So
They got the popcorn
when I got
and
to
the
go
sweet
in
tea.
there with Dylan,
Popcorn is sweet.
Dylan's a really cool guy, but he used to work there as a security guard.
Oh, cool.
And when he worked there, he wouldn't ever go stand in the circle. Like,
Right, yeah.
He said, I'm not going to stand in that circle until I play the
Until it's
Opry.
done.
And he did. It's cool.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's,
straight up.
Like
Straight up.
I'm the same way too. Like if I got to tour the Opry, I wouldn't stand in the circle until,
No, yeah, that was Rvshvd last time. So I played a couple weeks ago, and I had Rvshvd and Blanco come out, and Blanco's had his debut.
Yeah.
I had mine. I've been there like 3 times, and Rvshvd was like, I ain't stepping in the circle, bro. I was like, respect.
Dude, I love Rvshvd, man. He's so quiet and timid, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah,
but like when it comes stage time, he just turn
up, straight
Dude,
up.
Rvshvd is somebody I would have been friends with, like if we went to high school together.
Yeah,
I shot him at the Nissan Stadium. He played the stage in between changeover, and Luke Combs went on right after him, and he crushed it. Like, I
Straight
mean,
up.
When it's go
Straight
time, he turns it on, and it's insane.
He cried, but he said he didn't cry.
Yeah, he said the lights were
cried.
bright.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, I got that clip of you crying. He was like, I ain't cry.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you cried. And Johnny was like, yeah, man, you cried. And he's like, no. They turned the lights on, and they were too bright. And we were like, yeah, whatever, man.
You was in your feels, bro.
And
Nah, he smashed. I was there. I was up in the somewhere up in the damn thing.
in the box or
In
something.
the box, yeah. He smashed, and shout out to the band Smoke. Phil, C,
Smoke, dude.
everybody did
Smoke's
their
unreal.
thing. Yeah, everybody did their thing.
Yeah, you got the bass player from Birmingham.
Phil. No,
he's the guitar player.
Oh, the guitar player.
C.
The guitar player. I'm sorry.
C,
C.
he from Big Birmingham.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Dude, yeah, they were all. Your whole band was insanely talented.
So you're with Sony now, right?
Yep.
How do you get from LA to Nashville and signing with Sony? How does all that go down?
Man,
That's exciting.
Yeah, man. So it was COVID. You know, we was still locked down, and I mean, shit was kind of opened up. You know, and Randy head over at Sony. He told me he was on a fishing trip or something on a boat, and they was playing music or whatever. And this kid was like, "You ain't heard Willie Jones? We gotta run this shit up on this boat. We gotta take this bitch up."
Do you know who the kid was?
I forget, cuz.
Shout out to that kid.
Shout out to you, cuz. You got your chick. Hey, we rock with you. But he ended up playing some music, and you know they was rocking with it. And at the time, we were talking to a couple other people, but Sony just made sense, so you know, rocking with them.
And you just put out your album with Sony Music
out right now, Something to Dance To.
So let me ask you this: so for being independent for so long, and putting out music, you know, I mean, everybody has a team. Nobody's like truly independent.
No,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean? Even like, you know, I don't know, Russ or whoever.
sure.
Everybody has a team. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? But like, I know for me is like, I've always had my team, and things have definitely grown over time, and I don't know. I guess how was putting out an album with a big label like Sony and Randy and those kind of people behind you, different from putting out stuff something independently.
Right. They really let me take the reins, man, as far as like song
Creative-wise,
selection, creatively. Like, I mean, because I was already doing my thing prior. Like, I kind of had my flow of how I like to create and what I liked, and they were just really supportive.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's scary though when you take that leap. It can be.
No, for sure.
Like, how many? I mean, it's like I know more people that have signed record deals and got shelved or not put music out for a long time than I know people that have signed them and you know what I mean.
Been able to drop.
Yeah, popped off. So that's cool. That's like good place to be.
No, for sure. It was really cool. Like, I mean, the rollout with this one, we put a couple singles out over the past like year or so, and finally getting around to put the complete project out, and it just feels good, man. This feels really good. I've been getting a lot of great feedback. Yeah. I enjoy the songs. Folks rocking with them, so I'm like, I bet. Rock with these. We got some more on the way.
Yeah, they're good.
Thanks, guys.
So I have a segment that I'm going to do.
Okay.
It's sponsored here by Turtle Box. Our speaker is waterproof, floats.
It's a speaker?
Does it all.
Yeah, 6x9, baby.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the couple seconds of the beginning of a song.
Okay.
And you have to tell me what the song is.
Okay.
Are you nervous?
Nah, I think I'm.
You think you're pretty good at this?
Yeah, he's well-rounded.
I think I'm pretty good.
But who knows what I picked?
Let's see.
All right, which Turtle Box is it?
It float?
Yeah, it'll float.
Oh, hell yeah.
Floats, you can dip it underwater.
You can connect it to another one.
You can listen
and
to
it'll
music
play,
underwater.
It'll play like true stereo if you connect another Turtle Box to it.
Yeah. Left and right.
So I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You tell me what it is. Let's start off easy here.
Josh Turner, you're a man. Easy. Lil Wayne,
Dang.
Mr. Carter featuring Jay-Z.
Yep.
That was my shit. 2009 freshman year.
That was also my shit. I was gonna play some deeper stuff off the Carter 3, but I didn't know how deep you'd go into it.
Bro, the Carter 3's
my album was the like father like son. It was
like father like son. Yeah,
Birdman. Yeah.
Standing like my daddy. Shake It Off, Taylor Swift.
Damn. All right. These are all good ones.
We can do this all day.
He might be the best we've had.
Drake, Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even know that song.
I love that song, dude. That one got me through a breakup my freshman year of college. Yeah.
Shout out Drizzy.
All right, this last one's gonna be tough.
That's me.
What's it called?
Slow it down. Slow it down. Yes, sir. That's throwback. That was the first original.
We always play the first song.
Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, that was my first original that I dropped. And man, shout out my guy Josh Neighbors, man. He was somebody who I worked with in Shreveport, and we definitely, I mean, he was a hip hop producer and he still go crazy, he's still really incredible producer. But he was somebody who I really just got in with, and we just created in Shreveport. Just
hell yeah.
Whatever the vibe was, we just would make shit, bro.
That's awesome. So now that you're in Nashville, this is a question I like to ask artists in town. What do you prefer, Midtown or Broadway?
Midtown.
Really?
What's the go-to bar?
The Door.
The Door.
The Red Door. God, I hate
Dorrington, it's the hellhole. I ain't been in
Actually, it's not that bad now. They swipe you down with metal detectors. So you're not going to get shot. And they opened it up. They got the bigger bar.
I saw the patio done opened up. Since the patio done opened up, I've probably been a couple times.
Yeah.
I really ain't been going out talking about. But yeah, I kind of been rocking with Printer's Alley a little bit.
I've never really gone there.
Yeah, I like what's that karaoke bar we went to that
Miss
night?
Kelly's.
Miss Kelly's, love Miss Kelly's.
Miss Kelly's is cool, but what's the other one right down from Printer's Alley?
Someone on the corner.
Beaver?
The Beaver.
The
one.
Wild Beaver.
Wild Beaver.
Man, when I go into the Wild Beaver, I feel like I'm not even in Nashville. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I mean?
next to the Sabaros that closed. I fuck with Sabaros.
I love
Damn.
Broadway. Like I'm at the point in my career where if I go to Broadway, a couple of people might notice me, but they're still like, wow, that's Trey Lewis. Cool. Can I get a picture or whatever? I'm like, cool. But then after that, nobody bothers me. But in Midtown, it's like, hey man, we should write sometime. I'm just I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to
that
chill.
Sounds like a record. I just said, what's up?
It's like, man, I'm just trying to chill for real. I'm not trying to do that.
I ain't been going out talking about the past few months. I mean, I still, I feel like I can enjoy a Broadway. It's just so many people.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's like Broadway on Tuesday is fun. You know? Friday and Saturday, I'm out.
It's like a lot. Yeah,
I don't like the shoulder to shoulder crowds anymore. It's too much for me.
Yeah, same.
I saw some interviews that you said you would want to collab with Casey, what's her name?
Casey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves. Have you met her yet?
I have.
Yeah?
I have. Heck yes.
How was that?
She's a babe.
No, yes, AF. Just just super cool. I mean, amongst meeting her the first time, I ain't gonna cap. I didn't even. It sounds crazy, but I didn't even realize it was her.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it was just so it was just so random. I was at my homie house, go in the kitchen. He was like, "Oh, this is my brother's girlfriend," and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up?" Yeah. Went about my way. Next day, I'm on Instagram, and I see my homeboy brother and Casey Musgraves, and I was like, "Wait, was that her I met yesterday at the crib?"
Dang.
At the crib, was that her?
Yeah.
And it was. Man. So my homie's brother's dating Casey. Shout out Cole. But I didn't realize at first. I really did, and I'm like, yo, I've been a fan since same trailer.
Did you DM her at that point? I totally met you in my friend's kitchen.
Did I? I feel like I did low key, but I didn't want to come across like, damn, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love Casey.
One time I sat next to Kix Brooks from Brooks and Dunn.
Didn't know.
At Live Oak, and I talked to him and his wife for probably 30 minutes. Had a full-blown conversation.
Didn't know.
And I bought them both a beer. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea, dude. I thought they were like somebody's parents or just maybe like just regular people. And we had just like regular conversation. And I remember when they were leaving, I was up socializing by the door, and he came up to me and shook my hand and was like, "Good talking to you, Mitch. Have a good night." And I was like, "Cool." And then my friend came up and was like, "What the fuck was that?"
How do you know Kicks?
And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, Kicks?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I've been talking to him and his wife all night. And he was like, dude, that's Kicks Brooks. And I was like, cool, who's that? And he was like, Brooks and Dunn. And I was like, oh, damn.
We was just kicking
And I was like, damn, well, they're cool, man. Him and his wife are cool with me.
That's really cool.
And so I don't know. I mean, any chance that Kicks Brooks sees this, it was great to meet you and
Shout
your
out
wife.
Kicks. Straight up.
And I'm glad that I got to treat y'all, you know, as normal people. I'm sure that probably doesn't happen a lot, but I'm glad that I got to do that and give y'all just a normal conversation for once.
Sure.
So, because if I would have known it, you know, it would have definitely been some red dirt road stuff.
Yeah.
Like I learned that whole song in like I think it was maybe like 5th grade because the girl I had a crush on said it was her favorite song one time.
They like wrote that on the road or something.
Really?
Red Dirt Road?
Yeah. Dude, it's such a good song.
Banger.
Such a good song.
We love a road.
I mean, this girl, I remember she said one time I overheard her say that she loved that song and I learned every word to it.
All right, so we have this other segment that we do. It's called verse chorus.
Okay.
And we know you just put a whole album out, and you know we're kind of we're promoting that here today.
Yes, sir. Summer Dance too.
Y'all go check it out. But this is we want you to connect to this to the Turtle Box and play us a verse chorus of an unreleased song. Maybe one that didn't make the album, or maybe one that's going to be on the next album, or
Anything.
Okay. Exclusive. Got
What, do you already know what song it is? What's the name of it?
or honestly, you can just play it out of your phone.
we already got it connected.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll through real quick.
Give us one with a good story. I love like a good meaningful song.
That's a clip.
Like Colin.
Yeah, what did he say earlier? They're full of dicks.
Full of dick, man.
Full of dick, bro. I'm saying.
I watched a Luke Bryan video one time, and they were talking about fans that like would come up like talking shit or something. He's like, yeah, I mean, you know, everywhere you go, there's always ding dongs and dumbasses. Oh, damn, that's great, dude. Yeah. What a dad thing to say.
That's funny. Okay, this one, I mean, I haven't. Shit, I mean.
What? Nobody's heard this one? Give us the exclusive.
It's just a vibe. I just hadn't heard this one in a while. I'll play it. Can I do two?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, this one is it's called Dive Bar. It's myself. Michael Lawton produced it, and
sweet.
Ben Burgess.
Nice.
We gon' turn this club into a dive bar tonight. What's that, man? Skirt. Scooting in my suede tops. This dude here in some rape bias. What you mean play saying no jukebox? How the hell we supposed to die? This bartender from New York City. He ain't never heard of no Tennessee whiskey. First name Bill, last name Billy. Don't make me pop these pearl snaps. You ain't never seen truck like this. Need a trampoline just to jump up in. All my boys got bell buckles. Your girl staring at my moose now. I'm just trying to catch a bug. This ain't my kind of bar. This ain't my kind of place. But we gon' order up some sugars on the sugar baby. Wait on me on wall. Ain't no mechanical bull. I had to wait till I did get it. And this place ain't even full. But we need some country love. We gon' turn this club into a dive bar tonight.
That's awesome. That trampoline line, that's some Ben Burgess shit if I've ever heard it.
Just to jump up in.
He said that, and y'all were like, yeah, that's it. That's awesome. I played around with him one time.
Oh yeah.
And he was just like up there, like raising Cain, and he was like, yeah, this is that house music. And everybody's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I bought a house with this song. He just like started playing whiskey glasses.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's all right. Shout out B. I love B. And then this is one that I just I just really like. I did this with Trinidad James. Yeah, I remember Trinidad. Y'all know Trinidad.
Yeah.
Legend. I love Trinidad. Shout out Trinidad. Ben helped me write it, and yeah, it's a vibe.
Diamonds on me wet like the river. Got diamonds on me cold like the winter. My diamonds just lit off a finger. Got diamonds on me, I cried a river. Buy diamonds every time that I miss her. I throw diamonds in my cup with my liquor. I'm a rhinestone cowboy, baby. So I got diamonds on me. I got diamonds on me. They hold me, shining, glowing. Yeah, these are real. Be real. No floating. Don't float. I broke her heart. I paid the price. I feel the void when I buy the sight. They said money can't buy you love. Time it'll buy you diamonds, and I'm in denial, denying. You keep me from balling to buy him and ball out. Look how they shining and shining. Got diamonds on me wet like the river. They shining, got diamonds on me cold like the winter. My diamonds just lit off a finger. Got diamonds on me, I cried a river. Buy diamonds every time that I miss her. I throw diamonds in my cup with my liquor. I'm a rhinestone cowboy, baby. So I got diamonds on.
That's awesome.
I got diamonds on.
So what is everybody's different, you know, of course, of being out in LA.
Yes, sir.
What is has the writing process kind of changed for you at all being here in Nashville?
Not really, man. I mean,
you write with the track guy a lot, or not really, or do you make your own tracks?
I enjoy writing with the track guy, and usually, I mean, I like rocking with a track guy who can write or just like has input. You know, I'm like, who's ever in the room, like, let's just.
Like can write lyrics too.
If you have an idea,
what do they call that? Top line.
That's
the
but yeah, I just like to go in and create. I mean, some days I have my days where I can get in there and like just freestyle a whole song or just come with a whole crazy idea. And some days I'm like, I don't know what the fuck we doing.
Yeah, I don't even know how to write songs today.
Straight up, I don't know what we doing. Let's just figure it out. Let's just have a conversation and figure something out, Rich, but they definitely, I feel like I would enjoy a lot more late writes out here.
Yeah. Oh, like late night stuff?
I like late shit. Like I like vibing, like just, we don't even have to finish this song in the next 4 hours. Like we can just go to the next thing.
Some people be starting around like 9 a.m. Dude, I went to sleep like 2 hours ago. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I don't get out of bed till 11.
Same. So,
but I'll stay up until 4 a.m.
Exactly.
That's fine.
No, I'll stay up, but
I mean, my anxiety will keep me awake all night. Not sleep all day.
But I just like getting in and just figuring it out. I really view the studio as a judgment-free zone. Like I said, some days I can get in there, I'll say the coldest shit ever, and then some days it's like, it's not heating, but we can still figure out how to get there, you know? I'm not really too...
What, do you remember the first time you heard Dig Down in Dallas? Do you remember your initial thought? Was it just
I remember my initial thought was like, this shit hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is different.
This is different. And, I was also like, prior to hearing that, I loved Walker Wheeler Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really enjoy like how he just told stories just in a different way that was still like true to what it is, but it was just different. Yeah. And, I just like different shit. Like, I'm not that person like who like everything because everybody else like it. I'm the one who's like, I don't like that because all y'all like it.
Yeah.
You know
I will not like it, and then maybe like 6 months later, I'll be like, "Damn, yeah, that was pretty good." That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not one to be like, yeah. But first time I heard it, I feel like was definitely on the Rig Talk, and I was like, "Damn, that shit hard."
Yeah,
straight up,
total accident. That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So are you touring right now? Pretty good bit, or?
No, not right now. I mean, we got some dates coming up. Yeah. I got a few festivals. We're working on getting some more stuff on the road. But man, I'm just promoting the album online as much as possible.
Dude, you've been on every billboard in town. How does that feel?
It's cool.
Do people send you like photos of it like every day?
No, I've got a couple photos, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Dude,
like it really is. Like it really is to know that, you know, people rock with the music, and you know, I got a team behind me who also believes in it, who want to get it out too. So I'm just really grateful. I'm really, really grateful. Yeah. And I went out to Fifth and Broad because I saw the one over there, the Amazon music.
Is that the one off the interstate?
No. This was the one off Fifth and Broad, like right in the above that area store. Yeah, like in the little across from Bridgestone. And I saw it a few days prior, but I didn't get to like go up and like see it close and like whatever. And I ended up back over there, and I like went to Kava, got some food, got some shit from Travis Austin, and I was just waiting on my billboard to just come up. I was just standing there by myself, and I was like, all right, we wait. I feel like the video, I ain't even posted the video, but the video, I of course recorded myself, and I'm like waiting out there for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, well, I guess it ain't coming. And it popped up, and I was like, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I was sitting in traffic on the interstate one day on 40, I think, and I was just like sitting there. I was like, damn, of course, Nashville traffic. And then I saw you. I was like, oh shit, Willie's up there.
Yeah, Sirski.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Dude, you also got to play the I don't want to mess up this name. The National African American Music Museum.
Yeah, the National Museum of African American Music.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, ma'am.
You got to play that recently. I went and shot content there. And
yes, sir.
If you're listening and you're in Nashville or visiting Nashville, you definitely got to check that museum out.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
It was really cool. I'd never been there. I had seen it in passing. And I never really go down to Broadway, but getting to go in there that place is awesome, dude.
No, it's amazing.
It's sick. How did that feel to get to play that?
It's been here for a couple years, and I've had a great relationship with the museum for the past couple years. When they first opened, I keep saying this, but the world shut down. Yeah, even though they were opening up, and I was actually the first person to perform on that stage. And it was streamed like the grand opening. I was there. And it's not a museum like that, you know, in the States, in the world. And it's so much information, and they got so many like relics from the past of, you know, amazing Black artists. And it's just a really cool place, and they do a lot of cool stuff in the city and around Tennessee and, you know, nationally. So that was really cool to be like, okay, cool. Same thing as like the Opry, like being there when nobody was there and then showing up as we're releasing something, but in this space that highlights so many great Black artists, and to be up there, you know, debuting a country album that I just dropped is like, it's an honor, bro. It's a blessing for real. Yeah. For real.
I've only been a part of your team very, very shortly, but it was a real cool like thing to watch you get to do and know that, you know, I guess for me it was special just to see the recognition and this whole place around, you know, African American Black music. It was just a cool thing to see. So congratulations on that. I thought it was badass. Thank you, man.
No, it was really cool. And then, you know, to drop the album, you know, right before Juneteenth, Black Music Month, it was really cool, bro.
That's the kind of stuff that you dream about. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
And you're
like,
wow, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know, like
it definitely is like one of them things like
all the stars line up, you know. It's like you have a great team behind you, you know, and like I don't know. It's just awesome, man.
Yeah,
it's stuff you get to talk about forever.
Yeah.
You know, like
Straight up.
some of the little stuff, like the sold out clubs or whatever. You're not going to talk about that when you're 60 and 70. But like the shit like that, you will.
You like look back on that, and you're like, shit, we did that right.
I was the first one on that stage.
Yeah, straight up.
Like,
I mean, even just now saying, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, dude. But like when
That's
you're
crazy.
70, you'd be like, yeah, that place is still there. I was the first one.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be talking so much
And I
shit.
got to do
when
my
I'm 70.
album release on that
Yeah,
stage. Yeah, you're gonna be
straight up.
talking super mad shit.
Yes,
Like,
sir. Somebody tell Willie to shut up.
damn, Willie's still talking.
Yeah, right. That'd be the coolest old man.
Oh yeah. So the album's out. You've been getting incredible feedback. I can only assume the numbers look great.
Straight
I mean, how's that felt? Has that been really cool? Anything like out of the ordinary? Has there been anybody like maybe you look up to, or somebody famous, or somebody maybe you didn't expect to like it that has reached out that has kind of hit you a little bit like, damn, thank you, or maybe
just to see like the love online. Like I remember just a bunch of people like posting, stories and stuff like that. And just to see my peers like also supporting is really cool. And I mean, it just dropped, and it's also really cool too because like these are songs that I've been like that I've written a year, 2 years ago, or and it's really cool to see people like get them and like it's new to them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's fresh, it's
Like,
clean.
it's new to them.
Even it's like they say, not that it's your first album, but like you have your whole life to make your first album. You've been like. It's like I know for me, like I write songs and I don't know where they'll go, but I get, a year or two down the road and I have 10 or 15 songs. I'm like, wow, all these songs kind of go together. I would like to see these on a project. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah. And it's wild too, because also meantime, I'm in my head like thinking like, what's the album after my next album?
Yeah, and then once you do that, it's like, all that shit's in the works. You present it to the team and then you're thinking like, all right, well, do I want to do like a concept record on my next one? Like I got all these songs. These are kind of all fit together, but then these 5 over here, like would be like a different thing.
Yeah.
Should I do like a A-B, like
straight up
like a A+ record and then B-sides on the back? Because I love these B-sides, but like not everybody might not fuck with these B-sides.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
That's where my head is now, but I'm also trying to like just stay in the present. You know what I'm saying? And
it'll drive you crazy. That's the kind of shit that keeps me up at night.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm just really trying to like just relic in this moment. Like, all right, cool. Album out, debut, major label, people supporting. We got the content dropping. Like, it's cool. You're good.
Yeah.
What would you tell the high top fade Willie Jones if you could tell him anything right now? Maybe something you were anxious about back then or scared of or something. Maybe you could go back and tell him.
Ooh. I would tell cuz you don't even know that hoe. I would tell cuz you don't even know that good. Don't let her get too close.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep it cool. Just, keep it cool.
Fuck it up and fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do too much. I'll just tell them, don't do too much. No, but just keep doing you, bro. Like, keep doing you. Keep doing you. Stay true to who you are and just talk your shit.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Love it, dude.
Straight
Willie
up.
Jones, dude. Thanks for being on the podcast, man.
Thank you
I
for
feel
having me,
This has
man.
been a pretty damn good one. I feel
Yes, sir.
like it's been a good one. All right, y'all. You be sure to go check out Willie Jones's new album.
Something to dance to.
Something to dance to.
Out right now.
Out right now. Follow him on socials.
All the things.
all
Check
the
out my
things.
radio show on Apple Music Country.
Oh yeah,
The Crossroads
Crossroads.
Radio.
Yeah.
Bi-weekly
that's a
radio show.
playlist too, right?
Yeah, it's a playlist as well.
Do you pick the songs for
Yeah,
the playlist?
so I pick-
because
I'll
like my
send-
songs have been on there. So thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I'll send them some of my picks, like my personal, and then they'll have some that they get outside. But I take stuff off.
You take stuff off.
Yeah.
You'll listen through and be like, yeah, that's got to go.
Yeah, I'm
So-
like,
He
you
got
know
mine
what?
on there and he took mine off.
yeah, so if your shit is added and taken off, you need to DM Willie.
Yeah, straight up hit me up. But no, some stuff I'm like, you know what? I don't really
ain't it.
like. Yeah,
It's just not the road. Yeah.
this ain't it.
Yeah.
But then some stuff I'm like, I love that, keep that, you know what I'm saying? But we add music on there. all the time. It's a bi-weekly show. Play country and hip hop. Interview. I gotta have you come by, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm down
for sure.
I'm down with it.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah. Album out now.
The album's out. It's great. Check out his socials. Somebody might have made some of the videos.
Yeah. I like the headphone one. That one was awesome.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah. That's going to be a new trend for sure.
Yeah, sir. Ski.
Yep. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Please rate, subscribe, all the things. And we'll see y'all next time on the DM Monday podcast. Peace out.
I was looking for, baby, even though I didn't know it at the time. Kinda wish you wouldn't have kept me waiting. Now I got you for the rest of my life. Worth the wait and all the heartache. Girl, your love ain't a minute too soon. The answer to the prayers that I prayed, it was always you. Can't say that it really makes sense. We're about as night and day as it gets. Like a missing piece, we just fit like your hand and mine does too. It was always you I was looking for.